Oh man, so you guys won't know, but until I tell you, I'm about to tell you. But I got up to go grab a drink and grab some throat lozenges just in case, because I've been sitting here talking for well over an hour by now and working on another hour straight, and my throat's getting a little sore. And I got up and I walked like 3 steps. I got to my door. I was about to leave, and it felt like I just ran headfirst into a brick wall, and my body just said, "Oh, you're sick, dude. You're sick." Bam! Oh man, it felt amazing. By which I mean it did not feel very good at all. Oh well. We're gonna finish our day of farming. I don't care. Now, normally I would have done this like hours before the time that it is right now, but today, like I said before earlier in the recording, my internet was not working at all, like at all. So I wouldn't have been able to record DFO. I wasn't able to upload new stuff to YouTube, as in episode 2 of this series wasn't able to be uploaded, stuff like that. So I had to take care of that. And today's been a little bit of an ordeal, so strapping on top of it the fact that I am now well and on my way to being truly ill is it's a comforting notion. Thank you. Thank you for that. But that was fun. Like, it wasn't really fun. I'm just saying it's fun. I'm lying to your faces, basically. Well, to your ears. I'm not really face-to-face with any of you. Oh, that little shockwave stays from their roll attack for so long. But yeah, how many of you guys have ever done that where you're feeling just fine? I'm like not feeling horrible, or at least I wasn't feeling horrible. And then you get up for like half a second, you go like, "Oh, I gotta hit the bathroom for a second," or something like that. And you stand up, you walk 2 steps, and suddenly, just out of nowhere, it feels like you get hit by a truck or something. And your body just like shuts itself down almost, and then you're like, "Oh God, no, not like this, please. I want to die some other way." Oh my God, that went so far. Reckled. But that was interesting. That was an interesting minute. Oh, by the way, for anyone looking for like any anime of the recent season to watch, go watch Konosuba. Why should we watch Konosuba, Thor? Well, you should watch Konosuba because it has amazing plot. Please pay close attention to how I say the words plot. Hey, it's Becky. What's up, Becky? Is that... I think that's foreshadowing. Anyway, what I'm saying is that there are anime asses for you guys to look at, which you will probably appreciate. They're very nice. So Konosuba's pretty good for that. There's actually like a lot of really really lewd fan service stuff that's been coming out recently, like more than usual. Like Shokugeki no Soma is a show about cooking food. The food also happens to be so good that girls' clothes explode off of them when they eat it because it's just so delicious. Now, I think I can cook at a pretty decent level, but I've never cooked so well that people's clothes exploded off of them, so that's... I gotta learn those recipes. Because that is an awesome power to have at your disposal. Like, anime in general has a decent amount of fan service in most of them. Not all of them do it, not all of them, but a fair bit of them do. Because why not? It's not super harmful to have a little bit of fan service here and there. nobody's going to die over it. No children are going to be horribly mentally scarred because they saw a panty shot. Oh no. That's kind of the weird thing with, like, America, is that they try and censor so much. Now, certain people should not be getting their hands on certain things, like 4Kids should not have their hands on One Piece. There is, like, a massive difference in the genre that One Piece is and the stuff that 4Kids wants to produce. Like, they can have their hands on Digimon, on Pokemon, and stuff like that. There's not a whole lot of episodes in Digimon or Pokemon where you would have to censor anything, but One Piece is heavily filled with violence and blood all the time. So that was one of the funnier ones with 4Kids. So that must have been a nightmare to work on that project, because they had to censor so much. They had to censor out all of the blood, of which there is a fair bit in One Piece. Had to censor out all of the guns, a fair bit of the actual violence, and it was obviously a shit show. But that was years ago. But it's still funny to this day. Like one of my favorite internet personalities to watch is Little Karibo, Martin Villainy, who basically is, I guess you could call him the father of abridging on the internet, at least. And he started the whole abridging craze for the most part with Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and moved on and also works with Team 4 Star very closely in several projects, including Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which is definitely more popular nowadays because they update regularly. And he does some of his own stuff, and he's a voice actor now and stuff. So it seems like things have gone his way pretty nicely. But he's been in so many different like legal battle situations with the likes of 4Kids. The reason being is pretty obvious. Like, they're gonna send copyright notices about him using Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, and maybe even defamation notices and stuff like that, whatever. And they've gotten his channel taken down on multiple occasions, and it's always come back up because it's bullshit. But 4Kids always reminds me of just this big evil, just an evil company, basically, because of his portrayal of them in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged as nothing more than a bunch of side plot villains that aren't even worth the main storyline's time of day, but were surprisingly effective at the same time. So, 4Kids is basically not for anyone. Oh, you see what I did there? It's a fun play on words on their name. Oh, yep. So that's interesting. If you use a Shadow Trip and you happen to hit anything on the ground, you just stop. Well, oh well. Oh. My buff ended. That would explain things. That would most certainly explain things. There's so many moves that just put you behind the enemy. This is great. Death Rattle. Dude, I love doing death rattles. Death rattles are great. Like, I think voice acting in general is just really cool. I would love to do voice acting. I wouldn't necessarily want it to be like a full-time career, because it seems like a hard job. It seems like not a super like technical job or anything, or one that you need super amounts of knowledge, but it seems like something that you would have to do a lot of practice to get good at. And you would have to be able to do a lot of... Okay, let's kill the boss now. I can't grab him. I can't grab him. Oh well. But I think voice acting would be super fun to at least try a little bit of. Like on a more professional stage. But I would, like, if I wanted to do it here, in my home, I'd need a microphone that isn't garbage. A microphone that isn't attached to a headset, basically. Untradeable again, darn. Every time they're untradeable. Because, yeah, truth of the matter is that headset microphones are not very good overall. Not very great overall, but hey, you know, you make do with what you got, with what you can afford and stuff like that. Open up the gold tunnel. Hi, Vaughn. Apparently Vaughn's going to come hang out with us in the gold tunnel. It's a date. Oh yeah, let's disassemble this. Maybe I'll get something nice. And then sell these. Alright, 446,000. I'm well on my way to paying back the 15 mil. Next! But yeah, voice acting's cool. I mean, voice acting is just... It's basically just acting. But you have to really learn how to project your voice in certain ways and throw your voice in different tones and intonations, I believe, would be the way to say it, and try to not sound like yourself all the time. Unless you're like Liam O'Brien. Liam O'Brien always sounds like Liam O'Brien. No matter what role he takes, he's always Liam O'Brien. No, I gotta say, the voice actors for Persona 3 and 4 really got a lot of work after those roles. They've been in like everything since then, whether it be games or localized anime for English. So good for them, good for them. Congrats to all their success after those roles in Persona. I think that the Persona dub wasn't too bad. There's some things that could be done better. But, you know, overall pretty good. I'm generally not a huge fan of dubs, but there are some dubs that I think are just better, like Dragon Ball Z. And the main reason is that Goku doesn't sound like an old lady in the English version. Because in the Japanese version, Goku is voiced by an old lady, and it sounds weird. It sounds weird for a little old lady to be powering up as Goku. Get out of my inventory. I don't want you. Go talk with Ludmilla. She's over here at the boat master. She's the boat master supreme. The boat master supreme. Sup? Like, you can tell how old certain characters are by how good the artwork is on their splashes. Ludmilla's obviously relatively new. Iris got a slightly updated splash, but she's a little bit old by comparison. And then if you go like talk with GSD over in the trainers area, or Pungjin, like there's a significant decline in the quality of the shading and the overall artwork. It's not bad, it's just certainly not of the same quality as the more recent characters. Bam! Continuing. Yeah, being able to clear a whole room with just a couple moves is pretty nice. Did that get him? Sweet, it got him. Oh, it didn't get him, though. He was hiding. He was hiding behind the gold. You know, hiding behind the gold isn't even good for these dwarves. Like, that's the first place you'd expect them. Where's the gold? Oh, that's where the dwarf is. Who could have guessed it? I mean, that's racism, but, you know, who cares? They deserve it. Filthy, filthy dwarves. Oh, talking about racism and stuff reminded me of Final Fantasy X. Wakka is just the best racist when it comes to being a racist in a video game. Dude is like super racist against the Albad. No, I want to murder you. Don't. No friendship. I need a fatality. No friendship. Fatality. Friendship. Alright, next quest. Let's continue destroying this gold tunnel. Yeah. See, by the time I'm done with Gold Tunnel, it's very likely that I'll have Behemoth unlocked. Oh right, I have to kill those gold furnaces. I should probably do that. It is my quest after all. Should probably do so. It would behoove me to make sure they're destroyed. One dwarven brazier. Two dwarven braziers. Ew, dwarven brazier. Sounds gross. I don't think dwarves have very nice boobs. I don't think that's a brazier I want to get into, you know. Probably not what I'm looking for. Boom! Wrecked. Oh my god, it actually inflicts the damage from my AoE if I backstab them with that too? Dude, that's good. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I was wrong. Well, I appear to have been wrong. Well, oh well. That would have been cool, eh? That would have been pretty cool, eh? Wrecked. Oh my god. Alright, that's 4. Only 2 to go. Alright, one more. One more dwarven gold furnace, which should be right in this room, right? Yep, right on the right. I'm glad that my internet has held up so far. So, as long as there are no more problems, it seems like this replacement modem is working. Dead, dead, dead. Mash on X really hard. Mash X really hard. Remember to mash X really hard. It's exactly what you need to do. Oh, the hiccups. Just 1 second, guys. I'm trying to hold back the hiccups. Ugh. Okay, that's better. I can only use this I'm sick excuse for so long. Critical chance 13%, attack plus 29%, not bad. Not bad. It's pretty good. It's actually like really good. Blacksmith hammer, okay, we can do that. We can finagle something when it comes to that. Alright, level 34, about to hit 35. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it up. Let's do it to it. Yep, definitely doesn't do it. I decided I would test one more time just to be positive, because I knew for a fact that they would be within the range to hit. Oh wow, that went further than I thought it would. It arced higher. It's not that it went further, it arced higher than I thought it would. Later, nerd, you're dead. It is the worst feeling when you use like an AoE skill like that and you hit like everyone but one person in the area. Oh, that was good. So from the air that worked. Maybe I just wasn't hitting them from behind before. Well, now I can't test like that. And that one just hit the normal AoE anyway, so Oh well, who cares? It's fine. We're doing just fine without knowing. Though I really want to know. I really want to know. Wrecked. The dwarves are seething with rage. The rage of a beast. It's nothing but fear and pain in the rage of a beast. Oh, hey. You dude. The dwarf foreman. Man, you got demoted. You were the boss last time. Now you're just some nerd. Some green-named nerd. Alright. Oh. There he is, you know. Sometimes the best way to hide is in plain sight. Yeah, you didn't quite have a chance to shine your sword, did ya? Alright, I'm starting to get a little bit more used to the moves. The moves.